All right. Hey, hey, Capricorns, welcome back. Let's jump on in, see what we got here from my Cappies. We start with a Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is equal give and take, it's balanced energy. Here's the one problem that I see. We've got roses under this pile of rocks and rubble. Now, this could mean that there is love that will be blossoming and blooming and finding its way to the surface. It looks like Capricorn has had struggles and problems. They could have been struggling and having a problem with a younger person in their life, maybe a child, a niece, nephew, grandchild, or someone who just kind of came across as immature. We have a Princess of Pentacles sideways. Yeah, definitely something to do with someone who is younger or simply a young soul, somebody that was not very communicative. Those like the conversational doorways are opening again because this is, one of the messengers. Now, this could be that Capricorn has worked for a boss that was like not necessarily the most competent, not someone who could see the bigger picture, and they're finally like opening up maybe and starting to recognize some of the things that maybe Capricorn's been trying to express to them, explain to them. They could have been fairly bullheaded. We do see little horns, or this could be that we have just a very strong-willed but stubborn person that Capricorn has been dealing with. We have a Seven of Wands. This is all about how our character gets through struggles and problems. Seven of Wands is it is a divine number. It does say to me that I think Capricorn has been exceptionally diplomatic and patient, possibly. We see this character sitting here and there's, things are going up in flames, going up in smoke. I think that all of this was about like timing, giving time to decompress, not, somebody is stubborn. They don't want to hear, Capricorn's opinions, whether this is like a somebody who has a flare of temper. I think Capricorn could play guitar, by the way. And they could be quite good at it, or they're very talented at something. They have people that really appreciate them. And I think what Capricorn realizes, I have better self-esteem than the person I've been dealing with. So I can see where some of their immaturity may stem from they don't feel as strong in themselves. Maybe they haven't developed a talent that they feel really good about. Capricorn seems to have a comprehension that I have things that I'm good at. That helps me to know that, I've got talents, I've got things, I've learned some stuff, I've pushed myself to excel. And so I know that I have some things that I do really good. And that is always going to make me feel stronger about myself, my position in this world. Other people who haven't done that, they could be a little more touchy. They could be a little bit less open to hearing information. They could be combative. They could be defensive. And yet, damn, I love this person. Again, the Hierophant could be a boss. It could be a lover. I've described this as somebody who could be immature or like a younger soul. It could also be, if this is not about love and romance, because the Hierophant can go a lot of different ways. It can be the order of authority. It can be the connection to one's higher self. Could just be that Capricorn has realized all this from their higher self. Could be the person that Capricorn is married to or wants to be married to, despite the fact that, wow, we really have, like, they have an opposition to me, but I'm realizing why they're like this. They feel like either they don't want my help, even if I'm their partner, because they feel insecure if I have more success than they do, or I have a little bit more life experience. But really, I think I'm seeing where their insecurity comes from. Their insecurity comes from the fact that they haven't yet sorted out how to feel good about who they are. And I can see that in them. I can see where they're not connected to their higher self. And I really think Capricorn cares about this person, maybe even loves this person deeply and dearly. But they can also see, I'm always going to probably go toe to toe until they make some big changes. We have the serpent here. We have the fox on the other side. What I'm going to say is that I think that Capricorn may be the person who has already gone through some pretty profound transformations, and they're on the side of the serpent. They've gone through the death and rebirth cycle. They've hit rock bottom before, found their footing again, risen like the phoenix from the ashes. They're confident about who they are. And the person that they're dealing with might be trying to fake it till they make it. They might be trying to find sly ways to, bypass things and become successful, and they don't really know what they're doing. And trying to cut corners is not a great idea when we're talking about the need to really develop self-confidence. Or let's go back and say, what if this is a boss? It could be that Capricorn is like, okay, I may be the employee here and you're the boss, but what you're doing won't work. You're going to get yourself in hot water. You can't do that. You can't cut corners here. No. Like, trust me, I've been doing this a long time. You hired me for my expertise. I know you don't want to hear me tell you that we can't do it this way, but darling, we can't do it this way. And I think they realize that the boss or the partner that they genuinely care about, this person they oppose and kind of fight and argue with Capricorn because it's tough to be the person who's not on equal footing with Capricorn. They're lucky they have Capricorn fighting in their corner. They're lucky Capricorn cares so much about them. But they can't see it that way because they're still tangled up in their own insecurities. The lovers. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and read this like it is a romance story. I feel like Capricorn is like praying, like, please, just get out of your own way, darling. Look, I'm not here to fight with you. I'm here to tell you I care about you. Well, this feels like this bullheaded person is finally wrapping their head around that. I think they're realizing Capricorn is on their side. I've always been on your side. There are some things that I know because of whatever your life has been. Maybe you don't feel as confident, but you don't have to be worried about lack of confidence with me, but don't do things that are sly. Don't try to shortcut things. Just like be real with me. It feels like Capricorn has had to have like a real, almost like a heart to heart. But first they had to understand why their person was acting like this. Why are they around someone, or how is it that they could love somebody who seems to be kind of really difficult? I mean, that Two of Swords, always wanting to fight, always wanting to push back, always wanting to push away, being a little bit sly, I think Capricorn was like, okay, I can see where their hot button is. I can see where their problem is. They don't really feel that confident, but I love them. They love me. So let's get this issue out of the way. Maybe I am dealing with a younger soul, even if they're older than me. We have Queen of Cups. Yeah, I mean, I think Capricorn is being incredibly generous. They're trying to create a space where this character can lay down their insecurities and just feel comfortable. And I think that what our Capricorn has decided to do is just basically create like a comfort zone for this person, so they know they're accepted, they're not being judged. And if this person loves Capricorn the exact same way, even if they're a young soul, they will be able to get out of their own way. They will be able to drop the whole ego thing. We have the Fool, we have the King of Swords, we have the Princess of Swords. I feel like this amazing approach that Capricorn has with this person who hates to feel insecure but is deeply insecure. I think that this incredible, sensitive, kind, compassionate, understanding, and loving approach that Capricorn has with this person is the key to helping them to finally have that leap of faith, to look at some of their own behavior, to be opening up their mind, to being able to learn. I think Capricorn is basically giving them the support to say, babe, listen, I picked you because of the things that I love about you. There's a lot to love about you. So I'm proud to love you. You gotta accept that part. Take that leap in that direction first and realize you have a partner, not somebody who's trying to fight you, not somebody who doesn't think that you don't have great ideas. But a partnership is, sometimes I might have an answer that you don't have, and other times you're going to have an answer that I don't have. it almost feels like Capricorn is giving them that space to say, you're so good at so many other things. So take the leap of faith to trust that you'll be good at a relationship with me too. Whatever happened in the past, if you have failed relationships, people that cut you down, people that made you feel like you're not good enough, that is not what I'm doing. I'm here to be supportive, but you don't have to fight me. I think there's a lot of touchy energy here. And I think maybe this person has actually not been treated very kindly in the past. And Capricorn can see that. And they know that's why this person is always like ready to battle. This almost feels as if Capricorn is able to give this person a new perspective on what a healthy relationship would look like, and that they don't have to defend themselves, and that they don't have to have all the answers, and they don't have to pretend that they have all the answers. It feels like finally this person is going to be open to, on one hand, feeling more secure that, wow, Capricorn really likes me. They actually like the real me, flaws and all, bumps and warts and boogers and all of it. And I'm now comfortable learning from some stuff and asking Capricorn, hey, what do you think about this? I want to consult with you. I want your opinion because you're my partner. We're doing this together. I think this is a brand new thing. I don't know if they've ever been feeling. It's funny how this person had a combination of, I don't want to listen to a thing you have to say. I know it all already. And then the other side of it is, I feel so inadequate, so insecure. I don't know what I'm doing. I have to fake my way through this. And I'm really hostile if you point out anything that seems like you're being critical of me. But that's the best way I could describe this character. And they're finally feeling safe enough, secure enough, respected enough that they can actually admit, there's a bunch of stuff I don't know. But on the other hand, you made me feel valuable. You made me feel like I do have something to bring to the table. And I now feel like I can turn to you and I can collaborate with you. And I'm okay learning from you as well as my partner. There's some very meaningful phone conversation. And all of this is only possible because of Capricorn's vibe in this story. Now we could flip it and it could be the exact reverse, right? Capricorn showed up as a water sign, obviously not even as an earth sign. They have shown up as a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be. We did have strong Gemini in this. We had strong Taurus in this. We had some Aries in this. We really don't have Capricorn at all, because Capricorn is in this incredibly like gentle energy, and it is changing the dynamics between themselves and another person because of that gentle energy flow, because of the way they are helping a person to see, I see you as someone of value. I'm not the person to fight. I'm the person to collaborate with. But it's all because Capricorn was able to comprehend where this person's triggers really were. They were able to see that's their vulnerability. And if we can't get past that vulnerability, we're not going to be able to be successful. But because I don't have that same vulnerability, I am the one who's more mature than they are about this one thing. So I now have figured out how to handle somebody who is, I love them and they love me, but we keep bumping heads because of this ego thing. But wait a second, now that I see where their vulnerability is, I can lift them up in that area. I can reassure them. And then the trust is there between the two of us. I'm not making fun of them. I'm not laughing at them. I want them. They have a lot of value in my eyes. But maybe some things I have more life experience about. They got to be able to collaborate with me. So how do I facilitate that? Well, first, let me just see where my partner is vulnerable. I think that is an amazing way for Capricorn to be that sensitive to a person. That, to me, that just speaks volumes about how much they really love this person. They love their partner enough to see their partner and say, instead of like, oh, you're wrong, why are you acting like this, you're awful, it's like, okay, wait, where is my partner's vulnerability, and how can I approach this whole thing differently? So very cool. All right, you guys, I'm going to leave that there. Thanks so much for hanging with me. Thanks for giving it a thumbs